Hello, welcome to Graphic Details. Today we'll be reviewing iZOMBIE by Chris Robertson and Mike Allred. First off, big thanks to viewer main character channel for recommending that I read this. It's something that I was kind of dragging my heels on a while because I was kind of sick of zombies, but really iZOMBIE isn't exactly about zombies per se, confusingly. iZOMBIE is the story of the everyday lives and loves of a group of friends who live in Eugene, Oregon. In particular, it's the story of a young woman who likes to paint, hang out with her friends, read old mystery comic books, and who occasionally digs up the dead bodies of people who've recently died to eat their brains. The main characters of this story are Gwen, a revenant or a zombie who has to eat brains to live, her best friend Ellie, who is a ghost, and Scott, also known as Spot, the were-terrier. The core of the series is the lives of these three characters as they just go about their business trying to avoid attention from a world that hates and fears them. Not unlike any number of similar comics or movies that have come out recently, it's a well-worn theme, let's face it. Yeah, it's an idea that's been explored before, but it's to iZOMBIE's credit that it can do something that's been explored well before and do something new and interesting with it. And that's exactly what it's done. One of the things I really like about iZOMBIE is how well it's written. Not just in terms of the dialogue, which is really good, but the backstory. All of the characters have backstories and motivations that are realistic and kind of interlocking and all make sense. The world building is also really interesting. There are all these hints of these bigger stories going on in the background you just get brief glimpses of and you kind of want to know more, and that's really great. It draws you in. That way you kind of get the best of both worlds with iZOMBIE. You get the kind of the everyday drama stuff, and you also get this kind of mysterious centuries-long backstory that's kind of fascinating. Another thing I really like about iZOMBIE is the art. Mike Allred is fantastic. He has this kind of hyper-stylized way of drawing that reminds me of 1950s romance comics. And then later on, when some of the more gruesome horror elements come to the fore, there's a sharp contrast between the natural body language and facial expressions that everything has been up to that point, and these like nasty rotten zombie faces. It's really fantastic, and the story is served so well by his art. I really think that iZOMBIE could have gone on longer without feeling stale. From the beginning it seemed like the premise was going to be Gwen solving the unresolved business of the dead people that she had recently eaten. But it really branched out and became something bigger, and frankly I would have been fine if it had just been 3 or 4 volumes of just her doing these kind of procedural type things or unresolved business things. There's a lot of potential in that story. Unfortunately, the story was cut a bit short when it was cancelled by DC after only 4 volumes. I think it says a lot about the creator's skill and talent that they managed to wrap up all the loose ends in that last volume fairly neatly without it feeling overly rushed. There is actually a point where some of the characters talk about how things seem to be moving very fast all of a sudden, but aside from that it feels natural, like it was leading up to that point on its own. That being said, it does seem like kind of a waste of a really good premise, and it's a shame that something can't take advantage of it. I think, for example, it would have made a really great TV show. Oh, it is being made into a TV show. Oh, okay. Carry on then. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, be sure to like and comment and subscribe. If you suggest a comic that I should read, I probably will read it because I'm very suggestible. Thanks. See ya. Bye-bye.